At the first United States Congress, the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, was written and sent to the states for their approval. Among the rights guaranteed by the Bill of Rights are the rights of people accused of crimes. Many of those rights are found in the Sixth Amendment. One is the right to counsel. The Sixth Amendment states, "In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall have the assistance of counsel for his defense." In other words, anyone accused of a crime is entitled to have an attorney. When the Bill of Rights was written, the guarantee of rights only applied to the federal government. With the passage of the 14th Amendment in 1868, some of those rights were extended to the states. Up until 1963, the right to an attorney applied only to federal cases and to state cases that could result in the death penalty. Then, in the landmark decision, Gideon versus Wainwright, the right was expanded to include all state felony cases. A felony is a serious crime punishable by more than a year in prison or by death. The case began in 1961 when Clarence Earl Gideon was arrested for robbery in Panama City, Florida. He could not afford an attorney and asked the court to appoint one for him. But the judge ruled that under Florida law, an attorney would only be appointed if the case called for the death penalty. So Gideon was denied a lawyer, and because he could not afford one, he served as his own lawyer at his trial. He was found guilty and sentenced to 5 years in prison. Gideon appealed his case to the Florida Supreme Court, citing his right to have an attorney represent him. Again, the case was denied. In 1963, the case reached the Supreme Court. In a unanimous decision, the court ruled that Gideon's conviction was unconstitutional because he was denied his right to an attorney under the Sixth Amendment. Justice Hugo Black said that the right to an attorney is fundamental and essential to fair trials. Today, anyone accused of a crime that could result in a prison sentence of any length is granted the right to have an attorney. Jurisdictions have public defenders' offices that provide lawyers to defendants. The right to counsel was also extended in another landmark Supreme Court decision. In 1966, in Miranda versus Arizona, the court ruled that a person arrested for a crime has the right to have an attorney present not just at trial, but during the interrogation as well. Under the Miranda warning, the police must tell a suspect, "You have the right to an attorney during interrogation. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you." The Miranda warning also protects people accused of crimes from having to give evidence against themselves. That is a right guaranteed by the Fifth Amendment.